Okay. All
Good
right.
morning and welcome to the fourth of our series of chair yoga, fourth and final in our series of chair yoga classes. We're so happy that you could join us today. I'm Gail Tamarchia, the Director of Wellness Initiatives for Friends Life Care. And we have Nancy Ignatian, who is here to teach our class for the fourth time. And we thank you so much, Nancy. This has been a wonderful series. We really appreciate it and look forward to seeing what you have in store for us today.
Well, namaste yogis, which means the light in me salutes the light in you. We use that to say goodbye and hello. It's a lovely thought, I think. What I would suggest is if you have a strap, you can also use a belt or a necktie. Try to use one that's flat so it doesn't dig into your skin. We're going to use it to make these poses a little bit more accessible. But if you don't have them, it's okay. By the way, Gail, can you hear okay? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If anyone's having a problem hearing, just put it in the chat or just raise your hand if you're on camera.
Okay, that's great.
So far, so good.
Also,
Nobody said anything.
Okay. Also optional is a flat but somewhat firm pillow because we're going to do some forward bends over the pillow and it's very nice to hold. Not necessary, but very nice. Very optional. So we're going to begin with some breathing poses, some breathing exercises, and then we'll do some physical, what's called an asana, which is a yogic posture. We'll do some what's called alternate nostril breathing that we practiced last week. We're going to do that again. And then I have a nice guided relaxation that I think you'll enjoy. That's also probably 4,000 or 5,000 years old. Just, it's not like yesterday. So start with your feet on the floor. I don't know if you can see this, but I have bricks under my feet because I'm not very tall. And these bring the floor up to me. This is one very nice assist and prop that helps me in my yoga. And I imagine it would help you. So first thing we want to do is pull the flesh away from our buns. So we're sitting right on top of our sit bones. And this is called mountain pose. We're sitting nice and tall. My side waists are long. My shoulders are broad. My chin is level to the floor. And I have right angles from my toes to my ankles. Another right angle from my ankles to my knees. Another right angle from my knees to my hips. And one other one right up to the sky. So take a minute. Close your eyes if it's available to you to do so. And just breathe through your nose without changing the breath in any way. Just watch it. Where is it going and where isn't it going? And it might help, by the way, at the beginning to just take a huge breath, inhale, and exhale. Slowly let it out. Can be through your mouth if you like. But most yogic breathing is through the nose. So just watch and study your body and your breath. Where is the breath in your body? Just notice. No judgment, no right or wrong or good or bad. Just is. Where isn't the breath in your body? And don't worry about it. It'll go there eventually. We don't have to do anything or force anything. Watch the breath without trying to change it. Keep it smooth if you can. And know that if your breath gets choppy or shallow, that means you're pushing a little too hard. Back off in any pose or any breath exercise we do till it's smooth and soft and even. That's what's going to keep the nervous system calm. Now, see if you can take any expression out of your face. And on the next exhale, soften your shoulders away from your ears. And go inside and see if there's anywhere else you can soften. Note the curves in the lower back and the back of the neck. Notice the length of the sides of your waist. And choose a number now between 1 and 10. 10 is the most stressed you can imagine yourself. 1 is the most relaxed, and see where you fall and let everything that happened before go and everything that is to come. And notice that without much other than just going inside and noticing, you may notice that your breath slows down a little, that your nervous system slows down a little. So without thinking about it, we're already taking a first step to that place and to that stance in our body, in our mind. Soften your shoulders. Separate your teeth and yet keep the lips together. And notice the lips touching. Notice your fingertips if they're on your knees. Just feel the fabric of your pants or your skirt. And then mentally move down to your toes and see every toe, all 10 of them, touching the ground, relaxing, getting longer. And mentally think about your feet getting longer and wider on the floor. And now go back to your breath and see if you can make the inhales and the exhales approximately the same length, unless you're particularly upset today or excited, in which case lengthen the exhales just a little bit. Notice your thoughts and feelings. They will pop in. And when you notice your mind wander, just bring it back to the breath. Now, see if you can relax your knees a little bit and your hips. It may help you to separate your knees so that your knees are pretty much under your hip points. And on the exhale, soften more so that the inhale is nice and full and deep. And gently crack the eyes open just a little. And keep breathing. And now, let's put your hands on your belly and breathe right into your belly button so that on the inhale, the belly kind of balloons out. And on the exhale, it kind of pulls in a little toward the spine. If it doesn't, just use your imagination. It's perfectly fine. The yogis believed that energy follows thought. So if you think about the balloon of your belly inhaling and exhaling, it's actually happening. So breathe and see if you can make those inhales and exhales. The exhale either a little longer or the same length as the inhale so that everything is smooth and even. Takes a little practice. That's why we call it yoga practicing, because we never get there. It's a process, not a result. 2 more breaths here. And you can make the breath audible if you want by making a hollow, soft sound in the back of your throat. Two more breaths. I lied again. Chin is level to the floor. The shoulders are soft. The hands are soft in the lap. And at the end of this exhale, take your thumbs around the back of the rib cage and the fingers in front, and breathe now into the belly and add the ribs. So the ribs expand to the sides of the room. Exhale, the ribs pull in, belly pulls in toward the spine. Inhale, belly and ribs, expanding like an accordion. Exhale, the accordion pulls in toward the center. Belly pulls in toward the spine. Press all the air out before you inhale. Inhale and exhale. Enjoy this. If anything doesn't feel good about this, please open your eyes and breathe normally. But if it feels good, just continue. Make it soft and smooth and even. One more breath. Soften the shoulders away from the ears as you bring your hands to your heart space, the center of your chest, the spiritual heart, and breathe into belly, ribs, all the way up into the tops of your shoulders. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Press out the air. Inhale, lower belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. And just continue this on your own as long as it feels okay. Just stop if anything doesn't feel right. And remember, we're going to move soon. And when we do, you never want to go beyond that point of comfort. Your body will say, stop, please honor its restrictions. 2 more breaths just like this, smooth and soft. And then bring your hands to your knees, sit in seated mountain pose, and go back to breath awareness again, just watching where the breath goes and where it doesn't. And we've tried to keep this 3-part breathing going. Just slow and steady wins the race here. So let's add some arms. Inhale, arms come up. They can come here to shoulder, or if you're able, you can raise the arms up to shoulder width or bring the arms together. Exhale, turn the palms over and let the breath smooth out as the movement ends. Inhale. Takes a little time to coordinate breath with movement. Exhale, beautiful. Take it at your own pace and your own rhythm. Practicing, coordinating breath with movement. Remember, it's fine to say this is far enough. It's not about how far you move ever. That's about ego. We want to keep the ego out. Let's take 2 more of these. And exhale, beautiful. 1 more. And this time, keep the hands up, keep breathing. Chin is toward the chest. I like to look where the floor and the wall meet, or close your eyes. The drishti, your gaze, is very important in yoga. So either close your eyes or gaze softly, not hard, at a point. Keep breathing. We're going to stay here for a breath more. And then exhale into a twist. The left hand comes to the outside of the right leg, the right hand behind on the chair, little quarter turn to the right, gaze at a point or close your eyes, and breathe into your edge. And if there's space on an exhale, you move into the space. As you breathe, You may find there's more breath there, more space. Open your shoulders. The chin is level to the floor. You're gazing at a point or breathing, closing your eyes. Now, on an exhale, I'm going to move a little more into it because I've made some space in my side and my hip. But if you don't feel that, you don't have to move. It's not about how far you go. 2 more breaths here. And before we move back to the center, stay right here and swivel your head, your chin really, around to look over the front shoulder without moving much else. And just notice what muscles support, what muscles move. We're still feeling that compression in the side ribs on the right. 1 more breath. And then on this inhale, inhale the arms up and exhale from the belly, come forward. Exhale, place your arms down on your knees or on the chair. Close your eyes and breathe here and feel what's happening in that whole right side of your body. Explore. Notice the difference between right and left. Keep breathing. Try not to hold your breath. Yeah, it doesn't release if you hold your breath. But what's happening here is I noticed that I was tight in the back of my hip and it's now looser. Notice the other side as well. So let's do the sun arms again and feel the difference. So inhale, the arms come up, or this far is fine. Whatever you can do, you can even keep your hands on your hips. Exhale, let's lower the arms. Inhale, sun arms, big angels in the snow. Exhale. Yeah. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Do it on your own. And the next time you come up on the inhale, stay here for a breath. Feel the difference in the 2 sides. Inhale and exhale. And then on the next exhale, come into the twist on the other side. So the right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. The left shoulder goes around, but you're turning from the belly first. Yes, the head does not lead. The belly leads and the torso. Then the chest, then the neck, eyes, and head. Breathe here, slow and steady. Remember, if it gets choppy, back off. Feel the compression or whatever it is you feel in that back left hip or sideways. Keep breathing through. Feel the edge, the point at which you say, that's far enough. But notice as you breathe, you may notice a difference in the edge, and we move into it if you want to only on the exhale. 2 more breaths here. Notice we're holding the poses a little longer this week. And then without moving much from the neck down, just swivel the neck and look over the front shoulder, feeling the changes in the neck, in the shoulders, in the back, wherever you feel it. There's no right or wrong answers here. Everybody's different. The energy moves where it's most needed. Keep breathing smoothly through. How's the breath? How are your thoughts and feelings? Notice that you can come out of any pose, early or late, but ask yourself if your mind is saying come out, or stay in. It's more important to check out the body for safety. What is the body saying? The mind and the body are not separate, but here with safety, we want to make sure we're safe. 1 more breath here. I lied. Let's do another one. And then on the next inhale, inhale from the belly, bring your hands up. This time, steeple your fingers together Inhale and exhale. You can also keep them bent if you prefer, or down here. In fact, I'll show you I'm down here. And then inhale, exhale, twist to the side. So you feel it. If your hand is up, you feel it from your fingertips, down your arm, down your side, all the way into the back of the left hip. And if you don't feel it, don't worry about it. And as you inhale, maybe you make a little space. And as you exhale, maybe you move into the space. Keep your back nice and tall, your shoulders open. We're going to stay here for several more breaths. We're doing fewer poses today, but we're holding them longer. One more breath. And then inhale back to center. Raise that right arm up. Make a steeple with your fingers again. Stay right here and exhale. Lean over to the left. Brace yourself with that left hand if you like. Feel the outer back hip all the way up your sideways into your armpit, right into your fingers, which are active. Yeah, don't let your fingers go limp. Have the hand active and you can feel all the way out. The longer the levers, the more stress you release. And once more, see if there's any space on the exhale to move a little deeper, but no compulsory there. Do what's comfortable for you. 2 more breaths. Remember, you can come out early or late. And inhale back to center. Bring the other hand up. Steeple the fingers. Exhale, bring them to namaste and then into your lap. Close your eyes and breathe and feel the unwind in the left side of your body. So now, let's pull the flesh away, and if you have the pillow, we're going to use the pillow. So place it in your lap. Got a nice little shelf here for your upper body. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, hinging from your hip creases. Come forward, not the back, but the hip creases. I like to hold the pillow and let my head go. Stay right here and breathe and feel. Two more breaths. And then heavy tailbone, chin toward the chest. Come right up from the hip creases once again and sit in mountain pose for a moment, breathing, feeling. Inhale, exhale. If this is enough for you, stay with this. If you want a little deeper, take the right ankle across up to the left thigh, flex the foot, make sure that the ball of the foot and the heel of the foot are pressing away from the knee and the arch is raising toward the knee. Take this pillow, place it on that little ridge that you've just made. You might have to hold this foot in place. Do keep it flexed. Inhale, exhale, come forward. And you can also put your feet just a regular cross the legs too, if you prefer. But if you have the ability, this is a really nice pose. Keep that right foot flexed, left foot on the ground. And relax into this, release into the pose. Two more breaths. Flex those toes, breathing and noticing thoughts and feelings. And then heavy tailbone. Keep the sit bones on the chair as you come up. Chin stays toward the chest until the last moment. Take your right foot and place it down. Close your eyes and take a few breaths here. Feel what's happening in that right hip, if anything. Beautiful. So let's do the other side. So let's pull the flesh away from your buns again. So you're sitting right on top of the sit bone. Notice that that helps you to sit up nice and tall. Take the left ankle across the right thigh, flex the foot, the ball and the heel come away from the knee, the arch toward the knee. And it's not any, just a little movement. Take the pillow right into that little shelf there. Inhale, get tall, shoulders wide and tall. Exhale, hinging from your hip creases. Feel free to hang on to that right foot if you like. Let yourself go, all in one piece here. Breathing here. Is the breath smooth? What are your thoughts and feelings up to? Very good. Inhale, one more breath and exhale. Keep that foot flexing just a little bit. Less is more in yoga. You don't have to overcorrect anything. And then heavy tailbone, press down with that right foot and come up all in one piece. And take a breath. Relax and notice how it feels. Breathing here. Try not to hold it. Let's take that right foot and just put it down and keep the pillow right here. Now notice how you're sitting and how tall your waist is. I notice that my waist feels taller. You may not. It's fine. So let's grab the strap. We're going to do a few more things with the strap here. So take the strap around the ball of the right foot. Inhale, exhale, let the strap out. I like to wind it around once because I tend to grip the strap, and I don't want to do that. That's going to create tension. So I'm just going to hold this foot low as you want or high as you want, no higher than your knee. Stay right here. Relax your shoulders. Let the shoulder blades kiss in the back if it's comfortable. And again, make a Barbie foot with that right foot pressing down with the left. Take 4 breaths here. And then very slowly loosen the strap. Let's do one more pose before you loosen it entirely. Let's move, inhale and exhale back to center. Inhale and exhale. If this is not comfortable, you don't have to do it. We're moving from the hip rather than the waist. Yes. Now press that foot in away from you into the next week. Yes, keep it flexing and then let it go. On an exhale, place it down on the floor. Close your eyes. Feel the difference between the two sides. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. So let's take the strap on the ball of the left foot. Inhale. Let the strap out as much as you can. You can wind it around once if you tend to grip the strap. Spread the toes as you lift that foot. Try not to lock that left knee. Relax the shoulders. Breathing. Two more breaths. Press that right foot into the ground. And let's move to the side and center. Inhale and exhale, only to the point of comfort. You don't have to go far. It's just Gently coaxing into range of motion here. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. And then hang on for 1 more minute, 1 more breath. And then very slowly drop that foot down, release the strap, and feel the 2 sides. Breathing here. Now, separate your feet. I'm separating my blocks a little bit so that your hips, your knees are under the hip points, or even a little wider. Now, inhale, exhale, hinging from your hips, move your sit bones back, take your hands to namaste, and if it feels okay, place your elbows inside the knees. Make sure that your knees are approximately under the ankles. Feel this in your hips. You might feel it in your arms and your shoulders. Keep the feet flat on the floor. You can turn the toes out just a little. Yes. And then I like to grab my ankles or my shins. Inhale, exhale, come down a little bit. You can move your seat back on the seat and just come to a forward bend. If you have hypertension that's not regulated or glaucoma, keep your back toward the ceiling, back even with the ceiling. But if it feels okay and you want to bring the crown of your head a little lower, do so. Feel this in your lower back if you're down the way I am. Forward bends are restorative and very good. 2 more breaths. And then very slowly press your feet down. Take one hand to the knee, the other hand to the knee. Inhale, exhale, come up. Heavy tailbone, chin toward the chest, all the way up. Bring your feet together again, or wherever is comfortable for you. Close your eyes and take 4 breaths here. Now we're going to do one more motion and then we're going to do some breathing exercises. Let's do some seated cat and cow. So inhale, just look up, present your sternum. Exhale, look in and round your back. Use your knees with your hands. Inhale, pressing your knees toward you. Exhale, pushing the knees away. Inhale. And exhale. Do a couple more of these on your own. And then on an exhale, come back to center. Breathing here. And one more thing we'll do is a few hip circles. Inhale and exhale. So we go to 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12, back and forth. Now, when you get to 12, stay here, take a breath, notice how it feels. And then 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Round and round and round with control, but easy does it. Be relaxed and comfortable. And come to stillness. Take a breath. And we'll do one more angels in the snow, just to feel if the body is, we're not really comparing in the past. We're just seeing if there are differences. We're observing without judgment. Inhale, raise your arms up. Turn the palms over. Exhale, bring them down. And notice if it's different from before. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Bring the hands together. Inhale, exhale toward the left. Inhale up. Exhale toward the right. And 2 more times each way on the breath. When you get back to center, stay here. Bring your hands to namaste and down into your lap. Breathe here. Take 4 breaths. And we're going to practice alternate nostril breathing again. If this is a review for you, bear with me. For those of you who haven't done it, we do alternate nostril breathing or Nadi Shodhana is a wonderful thing to help you to go to sleep or if you're under stress. Take your right hand, press back the index finger and the middle finger. We're going to use the thumb and the ring finger on our nostrils, and I'll show you how that happens. So block the right nostril with your thumb, exhale out the left. Smooth and deep. Inhale into the left, all the way to the top. Take your ring finger, block the left, open the thumb on the right, exhale out the right. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale into the right. Block with the thumb on the right, open the left, exhale out the left. Ring finger up. Inhale into the left. Ring finger on the left, open the right. Exhale out the right. The thumb is up, inhale into the right. Block with the thumb, lift the ring finger out the left. Exhale. Continue like this, close your eyes and relax. Make sure the breath stays smooth. If anything doesn't feel good, remember, open your eyes and breathe normally. Nice tall spine. One more round, ending, exhaling out the left. When you've completed everything, take your right hand down on your knees, sit in mountain pose, and just breathe into both nostrils and exhale out of both nostrils. And notice, just notice whatever you feel. So get comfortable, pull the flesh away. One of the things that I like to do when I'm sitting in guided relaxation is to take my strap just above my knees and tie it firmly, but not too tight. Then I don't have to hold my legs up apart. I can relax them. So you can try that or not. That's what I like to do. And then I'm set up to go, and I'm going to come so that I can speak very softly to you as I do this guided relaxation. So just breathe and just notice whatever you notice. Notice your thoughts and feelings once again. Get yourself really comfortable. No need to do anything. You can listen if you want and rest and listen to the sound of my voice. That's it. So let's allow the benefits of yoga to seep into everything, every cell of your body. So I will guide you through yoga conscious relaxation of the 5 layers or koshas in the body. Kosha is Sanskrit, that house the multi-dimensional self, allowing each kosha to rest in the element in which it lives. Now this will make a little more sense as I begin. So we begin with the physical body always. It's called the Annamaya Kosha, body. And let your corporeal mass be what it is, made of earth and water. Let the muscles and the organs fall from the bones. Surrender to earth. See if you can feel the gentle tug of the force of gravity, maybe on your bottoms of the feet. Reduce any effort or resistance. Surrender. Just let go. Let your skin and muscles and bones sink into the steady pull to the center of the earth. Notice if you have a facial expression and just relax it so there's no expression in the face at all. Let it melt away like melting wax. And your skin drips as if it were melting wax toward the ground, sinking into the earth. So surrender your body to the place of its origin, the earth. And let the water in your body flow back to the ocean and evaporate into the sky. Allow your bones to sink back into the earth as you dissolve into complete physical relaxation. Take a few breaths here. The next kosha is the layer of the breath, the pranamaya kosha. So allow your breath to be its simple, natural breath. The breath of natural, restful sleeping that we all knew how to do when we were babies. Like the waves of the ocean. An eternal in and out, ebb and flow. Your inhale, a wave coming into shore. Your exhale, a wave running back into the sea. Eternally and forever. In and out. Back and forth. A wave of creation. Every gentle breath draws you deep into rest. An effortless rise and fall of intimate and infinite breath. Bringing us to the layer of the mind, the Manomaya Kosha. So let the mind be free. Lift all restrictions on thought. Allow the mind to be itself without any task or purpose. Let it roam as if it were dreaming. Floating here, drifting there. Back and forth. No need to control it or comment on it, just to watch it. Clouds floating through the sky. Thoughts come, thoughts go. Unfettered mind. So with the mind free, you drop behind the mind to the layer of the higher mind in yoga, the witness itself, the Vijnanamaya Kosha, the self that is always present, eternal, and free. And when the mind is free, watching, quiet, seated in the eternal now, no place to go, nothing to do. Present moment experience, coupled with serenity and peace. And from here, we move beyond the mind to the layer of bliss called the Anandamaya Kosha. So let the infinite awareness that you are expand in every direction. Effortless, including everybody and everything. Reduce any effort at all as you continue to expand in all directions. into infinite cosmos, including everybody and everything, all the way to the four corners of the universe. And beyond even that, and that, and even that. So take a few minutes to explore this new space and to continue to expand in all directions at once and beyond even that. Begin to lift and deepen your breath again. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists and ankles, bringing circulation slowly back into your body, bringing your consciousness back into this room. Very slowly press the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth and begin to stir and move just a little bit. Maybe moving back and forth in your chair and just bringing circulation, as I said, back into your body and feeling how your body feels. And very slowly now, begin to rouse and just feel your body and move in any way that feels okay to you. Maybe bring your head back and up to the sides and loosen your body all the way down to the base, moving rhythmically or not. And bring your hands into your lap and close your eyes again and watch your breathing through your nose. And notice how soft it's become. Feel your breath. Light and airy. Feel your body. Make any little movements that you need to make. And listen to this poem. Within the sacred temple of this day, each posture breathes a holy prayer, scripting the calligraphy of each moment in gold. Each posture, a living, breathing way to say, I, head to toe, am alive. And whatever else may not be working, breath is flowing through me beautifully. I can choose to smile or grimace, or to keep my features calm. Each posture an expression of love, of gratitude, of devotion, eloquent in stillness, in motion, gazing softly. Offering my practice with reverence and intention and love, with authenticity, alive to each and every moment, each sacred breath. Close your eyes for a moment and just breathe without changing it or judging it again. Let that witness self that we brought out of you, let it reign free. So bring your hands into Namaste. Bow your head to your heart. And go back to that number between 1 and 10. 10 was the most stressed. 1 was the most relaxed. And see if it's changed at all. And remember my favorite old Chinese proverb that says, tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Nancy. That was an amazing series. I don't want to talk too much because everyone's in that great space, but this will be on our website later on today. Please come back and listen to these chair yoga classes over and over again. It's like, I know my number now is a 1, so I hope yours is too.
Boy, there's no lower than that.
That's right. So thank you very, very, very much, Nancy. That was absolutely amazing.
My pleasure. Does anyone have any questions about what we did? Everybody's so blitzed out they can't say anything.
I'd like to ask, what is the word that you were using to describe the 4 or 5 parts?
Layers? Kosha?
Yeah, yes.
K-O-S-H-A, kosha.
Oh, kosha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was hearing kosher and it didn't.
Close enough.
Thank you.
Sure. Any other questions for me about what we did and why we did what we did? Well, I'd like you to notice throughout your day how you feel, because now you're like super sensitive to everything. It probably won't last the whole day, but just tune in every now and then and see what that number registers. And know that you can breathe smoothly through anything to lower that number.
Ah,
So I'm going to talk to Gail about having some other yoga nidras, which is the guided relaxation we did. And Gail, I will give you a call on that if that's okay.
Sure. I mean, you want to talk? I can call you right after.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. That would be good. And I hope you have wonderful days now.
thank you very much.
And you too, Nancy. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.